back at it again, baby! Yes! What is up, everyone? Welcome to another review for... Okay, hold on. Let me get my bearings here. Amazing Yamaguchi's presented by Revoltech, Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia for you other people, for you subbers out there. Is that a thing? Anyways, oh my god, I am so excited to review this dude. Like, he looks so good already. Like, the things that he comes with just to me already make it. But we'll see. Honestly, like, I've seen some things about he's the greatest figure of this year, and oh man, they could have done better with certain things, and blah 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 blue. If you didn't know where this character is from, I already said it in the little intro thingy right there, but he is from a little show called My Hero Academia. If you have not watched it, I highly recommend it. Or a rare anime that even my girlfriend was just sucked into, and that's saying something because she doesn't really get sucked into just any other anime. I mean, like, Naruto is her soft spot, but this was one that pulled her in and she could not let go. Me, on the other hand, I absolutely love it. It's filled with heart, joy, action, just all, like, the character development is so good. But we're not talking about the show, we're talking about this figure. So instead of me blabbering on about how good this is, go watch it, come back and look at this review, and then buy the figure. I mean, maybe, if you feel so. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this review. As far as articulation goes for Izuku Midoriya, or this figure, oh man, it's honestly hard to describe, like, the things that he can do. Now, I do want to point this out, and this is already just like a minor gripe of mine, but I see why it is. But watch this. Look at that. Oh, what is this? The long neck crew? Who, what in the no? Oh, it's too weird, it's too much, but then you push it down and it's fine. So as far as the things go, we've got, it can do a full 360 about that. Now, you have to be very gentle with this figure. I will mention that because he does feel very fragile. That's something that I've heard about Amazing Yamaguchi, and I am not spending $90 just to break the mother. There's no way. So as far as wingspan, not much, and that is part of the problem. There is this weird little shoulder thing that's going there. But now I will mention that he's got this weird, very, like, unconventional to me, because this is my first Amazing Yamaguchi or Revoltech figure. So you're learning as fast as I am, because I don't know how this goes. But so he's got this very, like, kind of almost off, god, look at oh, it's horrible, but this off-putting, like, butterfly joint that's kind of like his shoulder, but it's not, so it moves it around, and then there is a ball joint in there. I don't believe there is no bicep swivel, but that is because his arms are technically double jointed, but not double jointed. Like, he has the ball joints within the wrist, which give them the double joints type of range and motion. But the thing is since he has the ball joint, it aids itself to, or it lends itself to doing the things that a bicep swivel can do. And then also going down to the arms, has a ball joint within the wrist there. If you pull this too much, then the whole wrist peg will pop out. So that is a little nerve-wracking as well. Moving up to the head, and that is, like, one of my weirdest things about this figure. Also, look at that. Tony, can you get a straight line here? Like, is it canon that Izuku Midoriya or Deku is bow-legged? Like, what's going on here, buddy? Like, there is no way that All Might would have given you one for all and you have bow legs. Like, no offense to the people that do, but I feel like there's some type of hero liability claim that could be there, and then it could cost the government money and blah-de-blue. Wait, this isn't One Punch Man. They don't get paid for this. They're just good people. Anyway, so can look up about that, and that is absolutely startling. And now the reason he can look up like that is because unconventionally to me, I don't know about Revoltech, but if you can see right here, the ball joint is in the hairpiece and not the actual top of the head, so that lends itself to doing like kind of flying shots like so. Like if he was flying towards the camera, most figures can't look straight at the camera if they are horizontal, so that really helps it with that. And then can do, what in the God's name, it's like Headless Nick all over again from Harry Potter, but then can do a full oh god. Okay, so can spin his head all the way around. I'm not going to do it because his head will fall off, but it doesn't mean he can't do it. And then if we take this thing off here, that is what you're working with as far as neck joints and ball joints go within this thing. So that kind of gives him the extreme looks and poses that you've seen in the promo shots. So that's what allows him to do that. Has an ab crunch, which can do like so, which is rather impressive, and then also a limbo style, which is rather impressive as well. Now also the hip joint makes him, what are you, in the Ginyu Force? You can't know, but that's really awesome. That gives him such a range of motion right there. I really like that. And then going down to the legs here, god, he looks all types of just jacked up. Can you hold yourself together, Midoriya? Good God, we're doing a review. It's unprofessional of you. But so has a little bit of kind of like a thigh cut right there, and it doesn't really, it can twist a little bit, which gives it that really cool like bow sort of thing. And then can do a split, which I've heard the legs are the most fragile as far as them popping out of the ball joints right there and the hips, but can do a split like that, and then also do another split like so can really turn it up a notch as far as that goes. No double jointed knees, but he does have a ball joint within the knee, which gives him the same range of motion, if not more, than a double jointed knee right there. And then also going down to the ankle here, has a little, like, it can move around just a little bit, like so, and then also can rock just a wee bit, but I don't know why, but oh my god, what is that toe pivot action? It's so good. Oh man, but seriously, I've heard that the articulation in the Amazing Yamaguchi line is where it's at. Can kill the poses, but also kills like keeping the character or keeping the figure together. So it's kind of like a give or take sort of thing with that. Alright, for paint, apps, and sculpting for Midoriya, or young Midoriya, I think it's good. So it looks really good, very stark colors, really no shading going on as far as the body goes, and also the style of costume that he is from season 4 or like very late season 3. I believe it's season 4 because that's when he gets these ridiculous of glove mitts things. That's kind of what my oven mitts looked like when I was younger. My aunt was all like, oh, you're gonna burn yourself, here's some arm gloves, and it made no sense to me, but to this day I still like them. I don't know, it protects me, it gets it done. Anyways, so the colors are looking really nice, very clean cut, very just like hitting it on all directions there. Moving on to the back there, everything is stark colors though. Like I said, no shading can be found on this. The only shading is in his hair, and that's in the front of his bangs. It's got a little bit of black going on there, and then moving to the green, and then everything looks really nice as far as the sculpting on the hair goes. Moving down to a really awkward crotch shot, like Same thing can be said. Everything is very stark colors. Now, the paint and the feel of the figure also, I like it. I really do. It's more of a flat or a satin type of feel to it, and also like you got the little belt buckle or the utility belt right there. It's got the grooves, and then it's got the little plastic clip, like what my dog is afraid of. My dog is absolutely afraid of clips. And then the knee brace is looking really good. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are there so many little holes in this figure? Like, you see them on the arms, you see it on the back, you see it on the back of the legs there. That lends itself to having the lightning effect, or the full Cali, which whoever made that name up, I'm not happy with, because it's not that great. I don't like it. But then everything looks really good. And then going down to the steel-toed Jordans, looking really, really nice. You've got the little gold thing right there. The shoelaces are looking on point. And then the bottom is, look at the bottom. Oh my god, it's so true to form, so true to character from the show. So I'm really happy about the way this looks. Alright, for accessories for young Midoriya, still think it's pretty good. So, like, it looks really good on this faceplate. It's a neutral faceplate, and the thing about the neutral faceplate is it comes with different eye parts, or eye sets is what the manufacturer likes to call it. And then, like, these little adorable freckles on the side. The lining around the eyes looks really good. The eyebrows look fantastic. I'm not the biggest fan, and this is kind of what held me back, honestly, on this figure for just a little bit. At first I was like, and then I was like, well, yeah, I have to. It's Midoriya. It's one of my favorite shows ever. I have to. But it's the skin tone of it. Like, it's too, I don't know, it's either too shiny or it's too pale. But I mean, when you do like how he looks in the show, I guess it makes sense and it does look accurate. It's just something to me, something about it. Anyways, so the eye parts in there looking really nice. Michael Bay lens flare looking glorious, and then the pupils and the iris is just killing it on that. No shading in the ears or anything. And then also I wanted to call attention to this new metal neck piece thing that kind of like has evolved over time with his costume, and it looks really nice. It's got like the silver looking really good, and then in between the dark spots, that looks really good. And then on the back here, I know this should have been in the paint apps, but it's kind of like an accessory because it like he uses it, he wears it. And then you've got like the All Might style bunny rabbit Deku costume sort of thing with the eye holes cut out, looking really, really nice. So loving the way this looks so far. Ah, you damn nerd. So this face looks really good. We've already seen it in the beginning there, but I just wanted to touch on some points for the figure there. It looks really nice. The underlining around the eyes, or actually just the lining around the eyes itself, looks really good. The lines in the sclera, or the white part of the eyes, looks awesome as well. It's just got that like, just shut up, Midoriya, you're such a nerd, sort of look to it. And then you've got the pupils, no irises, but that lends itself to the anime look, to which he kind of just zones out and geeks out, kind of pulls a Kamala Khan or whatever you want to call it. And the mouth kind of leaves a little bit to be desired. I don't know what they could have done, but it just kind of looks like a hole to me. Like, it's just pink. There's no tongue, there's no teeth, and I mean, I guess it kind of just also adds itself or lends itself to being the nerdy part. The eyebrows looking really nice, and then those dorky little freckles looking really good as well. So pretty solid faceplate, I might add. Alright, and this has got to be kind of like the best part of this figure. And I say best part because the amount of poses that this guy can knock out, just it's so awesome. And to have like such an awesome like looking faceplate to add to that is really awesome. Underlining around the eyes look fantastic. Teeth look really good. There's a little bit of lining around the teeth, which kind of give it some more definition. Those derpy little freckles looking fantastic. The irises and the pupils with that Michael Bay lens flare going on looks really nice as well. And then the best part about this is, yes, you can put the regular piece right there and then have him all normal and stuff, but the lightning on that looks really, really good. And now here's what I wanted to point out as well as far as accessories go. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you could see it, but it comes with 6 interchangeable eye parts, which is awesome because that you can effectively have 5 different angry looking faces. So he can look up, sideways, down, right, left, whatever direction you can think of. And then also to the right there, he's got the rounded out eyes, so they can fit on the neutral face, giving the neutral face 3 different looks, and then also the damn nerd face right there, also three directional face plates as well. So it's really cool, and it multiplies the applications for this figure. So that is really awesome, and I like the way that they did this, and I'm very impressed with this being my first Amazing Yamaguchi. Okay, so as far as accessories go as well, look at this. It comes with a freaking notebook, which is so good. It has the kanji on the outside and then Campos on the thing right there, just giving it such a notebook looking feel to where he can nerd out. And then it's got Kamui Woods from the first season of My Hero Academia to where Bakugo burns it, and it looks so freaking good. They didn't even have to do this, but they went so in detail with this, and I'm here for it. I love this tiny little piece. Will I use it on my shelf? Probably not, but just the fact that they included it is so good. And then also you got this little mechanical pencil right here. It has the eraser top, and then the little clip thing that you can put in your shirt, and then like a pencil thing. It's so ridiculous, and it's so good. And another interesting thing that they included with this figure is 2 different onomatopoeias for his smash. That's kind of what Justin Briner sounds like, just a little bit to me. And you can just attach it to a flight stand to where he is actually smashing someone. And then I said 2, yes, I meant 2. He comes with another one for a different direction, and it has a very comic book sans look to it, which is really awesome. It lends itself to the superhero genre that this manga or this anime is all about, so I really love that they did this. And lastly, as far as ridiculous things here, we've got this mutter bubble that's the same thing as the onomatopoeia, but oh my god, you can have the little dork notebook, and then also the mutter bubble and the pen, and then his little derpy face right there, and just like set up the best scenes. You can have other people fighting and then him just in the background. Okay, well, he looks like he's punching him to the left, and then he dodges at the last second to throw him off, and it's so awesome that they did this. And I'm not going to show every single one of them off, but here is the lightning effect that he can attach to the rest of his body here, and it looks so good. It's very translucent, very like it's sharp, but it's not too sharp to where it's gonna hurt you. It does seem very fragile, so I wouldn't try to play around with it too much, but it's really awesome that they did this. That gives him that look, and it's putting the Figma Deku to absolute shame, and that just breaks my heart because we have only gotten 2 confirmations for the Amazing Yamaguchi line, which is Deku, and then next month is All Might. And then for Figma, we've got at least 5 student characters, so it sucks, man. And as far as hands go, we've got this really awesome notebook holding hand that is specifically made. If you can see the groove there in his palm, that is made for him to hold the notebook like so, to where he can just be just a complete dork or a nerd and just write this stuff down, which is awesome. And then on the other hand, he comes with the pen holding hand, which the pen fits very snugly. You have to put it in from the top, not the bottom. If you put it in from the bottom, it will fall out and you will potentially lose it because that thing is tiny. And then other hands, you've got this little grippy hand on both sides, so that is kind of cool. And then you get the fist hands, of course, because he's a powerhouse, he punches things. And lastly, it wouldn't be Deku if he didn't come with a Detroit Smash sort of hands, and it comes with both of them, so you can make him flick people from either side, which is awesome. Alright, Izuku Midoriya Revoltech version looks like he does not scale properly with the Figma. I know I've seen it online, but I wanted to check it myself. He looks like he is just a wee bit, just a wee bit taller. And then we've got Marvel Legends Venom over here, which we'll be doing some cool little things with him because he kind of reminds me of like muscular and whatnot. And then Figma's Bakugo right here, so he is clearly taller than him, but just a pinch. SH Figuarts Naruto, and then SH Figuarts Goku right there. So I don't know, man. I think the Figma lines up more with the SH Figuarts line just because Izuku or Deku's a kid. He's like 16 at best. So for him to be the same height as Goku doesn't really add up. So I don't know. And then, you know what? I'm actually gonna, there you go. Just so you can see the comparison side shot right here with Figma's Deku. It doesn't look like they match up completely. It's not too bad, but it is there. The differences are there. So that is a little bit of a bummer because Figma is the one that's announced Todoroki, Kirishima, and Best Girl Uraraka or Urabity or Ochako. Love you, girl. And then we've got Figma's Bakugo right here. So, God, man, it sucks. So for Yamaguchi to do this and start with All Might and young Midoriya, I don't know, man. It's a little bit of a bummer. I hope they bring out the rest of the student characters because I'm all in. I'm all in. So you guys do it, you can have my money. But anyways, guys, we have done articulation, paint apps, and sculpting, accessories, and size comparisons. So now, without further ado, it is time to, yes, Tony found them. So enjoy. Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? I gotta ask, because seriously, I am so like, I don't want to say on the fence about this figure, but I am like, oh my god, I love him so much, yet, oh my god, there's so many gripes to be had with him. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the gripes, shall we? One, legs fall off, specifically this leg, especially when he's trying to do a nice little shoot style kick sort of thing. The bicep swivel, or the lack of bicep swivel, makes it hard to get some poses done, especially with like the ball joint within the elbow, and then that wannabe whatever butterfly joint definitely doesn't let you do like a forward smash punch or anything like that, like kind of what he did to Overhaul. So that's a lot. Also, his head or his neck peg, it's amazing. It can knock out some of the coolest poses I've ever done. And when I say poses I've ever done, I swear I have been working on this review for 3 to 4 days now, and 2 of those days have just been photo shoots, as in me trying to get the coolest shots done with him, and it's such an awesome figure to play with. Like I kept showing my girlfriend, like, hey, look what it can do. Like, oh my god, it's so cool. And then also, like, it was so almost frustrating too, because the head was heavy, like some of the things wouldn't stay. The lightning effects are amazing, yet they're very, very, very fragile. Like every time I did something, I was always scared that it was going to do something else. Another thing I wish he would have came with was I guess a full Cali face, to where he's got the red lightning X on his face. That would have been cool, especially with this, or maybe just give us a decal to put on there. But I would prefer, like, maybe this be the full Cali face, and then a yelling open mouth Deku be the regular lightning bolt face sort of thing. But that is my gripes. My compliments to the figure is, holy my god, is he fun to play with. There are so many things you can do with him. The poses, the automatopoeias that come with him, the tiny little stupid little, like, random effects like that with his notebook, just all of it just add so much depth to the figure. And then, not to even mention the eyepieces. The eyepieces are what made me have the most fun with it. Like, some of the times I have to frame the pictures to where I always like the characters to look at someone, whoever they're punching, whoever they're fighting. I think it just kind of brings it into the character, or brings it into the picture more. With the separate eye parts, it makes it that much cooler and that much better, and you can create more scenes with it. So, oh man, that's a lot of stuff that I don't like and a lot of stuff that I do like. Overall, my rating scale is hate it, like it, love it, got to freaking have it. And for me personally, this is me, and then I'll give my my actual, like, you know, if this were to be published, review score. For me publishly, I got to freaking have this figure. Despite its flaws, its my tiny little gripes, the little bit of a leg quad cut right there, he is such an awesome figure to play with. The amount of poses that I'm gonna try to do on my shelf with him is just unreal. Objectively, I don't think it's like it's hard to say, because the butterfly joints do give it a really big pain point. And then also he's got bow legs when he stands straight, and then his legs fall off. So that would give me a love it for objectively speaking, but for reviews. But for me personally, because it's me, I would say got to freaking have it. So if you like those shots going on between the little cuts and whatnot, you can head on over to LeCompton _projects and give them a like, love, follow, whatever you got to do. And if you didn't already know, I am doing a giveaway for an event exclusive signed Goku, unboxed, unsealed, in the brown ugly ass shipper, you name it. It is chef's kiss, has not been tainted by the hands of anyone else. It's just in there, sealed. All you got to do is follow that link right up there and find out. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel, that the winner will be revealed. So I would recommend sharing this video, every other video, and see if we can pump up the subscribers just, you know, quicker, so I can give the thing away, because I really want to. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to let you know when my videos are coming out. They are sporadic as hell right now, because I'm still trying to adjust to life, job, reviews, video games, all of that crap. So I'm doing the best that I possibly can, getting those out in a timely manner. And legit, seriously, thank you so much. I love you guys, and until next time, Compton out.